The biggest issue to come out of Game 5 was Jalen Brunson and that injury. Watching it during Game 5, late in game, it looks like he has a misstep and he injures that ankle. That same ankle that gave him problems earlier on in the season, that had him miss significant time. So obviously, that is not the injury you want Brunson to have, suffer from, or have to deal with. He leaves the game. He exits, but then he tries to come back into the game. He's at the scorer's table, but he can never check back into the game, at least with enough time on the clock for him to be able to activate Captain Clutch mode, for him to go off and help New York win this game. But I went back and I looked at the footage from the game to look at the exact moment where Jalen Brunson injured his ankle. And I'm very happy I did that, because once I did, I saw exactly what happened. And you're not going to believe how he injured that ankle. The video footage shows it perfectly. Let's go ahead and review it and roll that clip. This is the video clip that shows the exact moment where Jalen Brunson injures that ankle. And as the caption reads, watch the MSG floor as Jalen Brunson steps on it before injuring that ankle. Let's go ahead and play this clip. So as you can see there, boom. You see how the MSG floor buckles right there. And as it buckles, his ankle buckles as well too, and he cannot put any weight on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at that again. Right there. You see the floor? It's a little bit of a dead spot there. He hits it, the floor goes in a little bit, and as the floor goes in a little bit, you see it right there. His ankle cannot recover from it. Definitely a misstep, and he has to go back to where the crowd is trying to recover. That definitely does not look good. Now, the main question that probably everybody has at this point, we see the injury. We saw how it happened now. Thankfully, the video footage shows it perfectly. So what's the next step here? Is Jalen Brunson okay? Is he fine? Is he going to play game 6? Is he going to miss any time? Well, better than me telling you, I think it makes a lot of sense to hear it from the captain himself, because after the game, he was speaking to the media. And of course, they asked him about that injury and his ankle, and he gave the following response. Roll this clip as well, too.
Your ankle.
I'm all good.
Short, simple, and to the point, just like you would expect from Jalen Brunson, the captain. Of course he's going to say that. Of course he's going to say he's good, he's fine. The injury has no issues on himself at all, because that's what he has to say. That's what he's going to say as the leader of this team. And honestly, would you expect any other answer from Jalen Brunson? If Jalen Brunson can go, if he can push past the pain, if he can be out there for his team, what do you think he's going to do? Of course he's going to ride for his team, show out for his team, show out for the city, because that's who Jalen Brunson is. That's the type of player that he is. Of course he's probably not 100%. He doesn't look like he's 100%. You cannot be 100% dealing with issues with your ankle like that. However, does that mean he's going to miss any games during the postseason? If it's up to him, he's not going to miss any games. He's going to push through everything, be active and available for New York, and help us try to close out this series and get as far as possible in the postseason, because that's the goal. And the captain already knows that. He is never going to give up on this team. We know that because we know him. We've seen him over the course of the last few seasons. He is always going to do what's best for New York and do what's best to help the Knicks try to secure the victory. And you have to respect that out of Jalen Brunson. Is he going to play for game 6? That shouldn't even be a question, but let me answer it for you if you don't know the answer already. Yes, of course he is. Absolutely, because that's who Jalen Brunson is. The other thing that Jalen Brunson said, he was asked, Jalen Brunson was asked about being stuck at the scorer's table with Josh Hart down the stretch of the game. And here was his response.
You and Josh both go out with 257. It looked like you were trying to get in for about a minute and a half.
Mm-hmm.
How tough was it to sit there and not be able to get in and watch it kind of get away with it?
It's tough, but I have the utmost faith, regardless of the result, and my teammates. no matter who's out there. Trust, faith, belief, all that. I'll always have that with my teammates.
Jalen Brunson is the captain. He's, of course, going to say that. I didn't expect the captain to say anything else. I didn't expect him to throw Tom Thibodeau under the bus, throw his teammates under the bus, or anything like that. He said exactly what captains say. But he did say that, and he started it out by saying, it's tough. It is tough because he wants to be in the game. He wants to be part of the game during that situation because he knows it's his time to operate. It's his time to shine. Some people don't agree with me. Some people don't agree with this take. But Tom Thibodeau, during Game 5, absolutely needed to call the timeout and get your most clutch player in the game. There were a lot of issues that happened in Game 5. A number of them. Missed calls. The fact that the Knicks were turning it over so many times. Forced passes. The fact that the Knicks were not passing the ball as freely as a team. All of these things played a part in the Knicks losing this game. I am not saying that at all. It's absolute. But the fact that Tom Thibodeau did not play his most clutch player in clutch time when he had the opportunity to do it because he wanted to keep the timeout just because you never know when you're going to need it. It's just absolutely ludicrous to me. I understand the situation. I understand the position that you're in, but you need to understand where the team is and their position. You can win this game if you make the right adjustments. You can win this game if you put in the right players. But that didn't happen. Tom Thibodeau elected to keep both Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. And noticing, I'm mentioning more Captain Clutch than I'm mentioning Josh Hart because I really feel like Jalen Brunson in the game was the game changer. Josh Hart definitely helps, but I'm not mad about Hart as much as I'm mad about Brunson because Brunson is the closer, is Mr. Clutch. He is the guy you put back into the game. If you're going to make any adjustment in the game, any at all in that final sequence, you make the adjustment to put Jalen Brunson back into the game. That didn't happen, and New York, including Jalen and Josh Hart, had to watch as the Knicks players on the court watch the Detroit Pistons take whatever tie game we had there and not run away with it, but run far enough away with it to where the Knicks could not catch up, and they stole Game 5 from us because we tied the game. We absolutely could have stole this game and won this game and celebrated a Game 5 victory, but we were not able to do that because the Pistons stole this game from us. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.